always bring us wonderful kitchen appliances and gadgets for. I love this one because the FreshSaver is a one-touch sealing operation.
It is.
Really easy, hands-free, and we give you bags and containers on this set, which is really awesome.
We're giving you everything you need to start. Do you want to show that too?
Yes,
because
go
I
ahead.
think it's really important to know because our bags are reusable. So we're giving you 4 bags, 2 1 quart and 2 1 gallon, but we're also giving you 2 great containers, a 3-cup and a 5-cup. All right, and then of course the Tower of Power, which I love because it's so nice and compact, but yet it is that top quality commercial grade
just like
seal.
your full size. It's K48705. Here's the thing, this baby's on clearance. It was originally $61. Wow. With our free shipping and handling that we have on this, which isn't always the case, we are $28 less. But once our Tower of Power is gone, there is no reorder. So it's a nice 30% savings.
Very cool.
So what the FoodSaver does is it eliminates the biggest enemy of food, and that's air.
Yep, exactly. Because this is what happens when air, when you don't vacuum seal your food, air gets to it. What does air do? It makes things like strawberries go moldy. It makes your food go bad. This is the set of strawberries that was not vacuum sealed. Over here, I have my strawberries that were vacuum sealed. Which ones would you rather eat?
I think the pretty, plump, just all red ones.
It's a no-brainer, right?
I don't like fuzz on my food.
But you know what? I know.
Unless it's a peach.
Yeah.
That's
then it's
right?
then it's okay. But here's the deal is, okay, so you get it in those containers and there's holes in it so air can get into it. Get it home and put it in one of our containers, all right?
Okay.
Put the lid on, snap the lid on. It's that easy, all right?
Okay.
And I'm going to show you that can after too because I want to show you the power.
Yeah, please.
But okay, so now what I'm going to do is there's a square on the bottom of the container here, all right? And then there's a square here and then a little bullseye, all right? So you're literally going to just place it on there. It kind of just falls right into place. Lower the head down, and as soon as I lower it, this green light comes on up top here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this one button. Boom, that's it. You see right away what happens is that little button, see that little bubble? It just sucks in because we're actually vacuum sealing this container and removing all the air so that it's not going to go moldy as fast. This is going to make those strawberries last 5 times longer. Now, listen to this. You ready for this?
Please.
I'm going to bring this up so you can hear.
Sound of freshness.
Yes! You know
a good sound, you know.
That is totally the sound of freshness. You can see the bubbles up. That means that the air is back in it. But that's going to allow you to preserve your strawberries, your fruit, your cheese, your meats, anything that you're putting in there 5 times longer.
Even soft, delicate foods,
right,
you can use the Tower of Power.
Yeah, and so you saw I crushed this can here, and the reason I did that is I wanted you to see that this totally removed all the air and literally crushed this soda can. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you because I'm going to do muffins. So what you can do is, how many times you buy like a dozen muffins or half a dozen, and you go to it, you take out what you need, and then you put it back in your bag, whatever kind of bag it is, and you go to get the next one. Yeah, and it's got mold on it.
Oh, yeah.
And what do? You're like, I paid good money for those muffins. I'm just going to cut the mold off and eat it. Well, you know what? Don't do that anymore. Put it in your vacuum sealing bag. Now, what I'm going to do is I pushed a little bit of the air out. It's got a double zipper there, so you want to make sure that's closed. Now, there's a bullseye here and a circle here. You're going to line that one-way valve up right over the bullseye.
Okay.
You drop the head down. The light comes on up top. And I'm going to push this one button. Boom, done. Now it's going to start to vacuum seal. Now what I want to do is I'm going to stop it before it crushes those muffins by simply pressing this button once.
Absolutely
like
fantastic. You can
Isn't
use
that
this
awesome?
to marinate foods. You could use this for leftovers, freeze leftovers. Everyday foods. Cheese is another one too. You spend so much money for a fresh brick of Parmesan Reggiano. And it can go moldy because maybe you're only using it as a topping for pasta, not a whole lot of it in a recipe. Store it in your FoodSaver, in your bags, so it's always fresh and ready to go. Even fruits.
Limes too. Look at the limes. Now here's what I want to say. How many if you were to go to your fridge and look at all the food that you had maybe yesterday for the big game, how much of it is back in your fridge and how long is that going to last? If you had your vacuum sealing machine by FoodSaver, you would actually be able to vacuum seal that food and either put it in the freezer if you're doing your containers, because your containers go in the fridge, the freezer, the pantry, the microwave, and you could vacuum seal it and save your food and not eat moldy food.
And save on your grocery bill. This is real money back in your pocket, Lisa.
It sure is. So if you were to go to the grocery store, so what we did is we went to our local grocery store and we spent $195.40 in one shopping trip, right? Then what we did is we bought family packs and larger packs, the same quantity of food, but the bigger packs because they're less expensive.
Sure.
We actually saved 31% or $61.16 in that 1 week.
Tank of gas right
there.
there.
Yeah, and you know what? In 1 month, we were able to save $264, almost $265.
Right now, it's a lot of people's electric bill because of the heat.
Exactly.
It's been so cold.
And in 1 year,
$3,300.
Yes.
Here's everything you're getting. This is a clearance price on a very popular item. In fact, Genevieve, hitting us up on my Facebook page in the live stream, I couldn't live without my FoodSaver. And Robin, she says she has this particular FoodSaver, the Tower of Power, absolutely loves it. You get your 2 containers. Again, great for marinating. I'd marinate.
Oh, I'm going to show you. Wait till you try a steak.
Do it.
It's so good.
And then you get your bags. You get 2 1-gallon zipper bags, and you get 2 1-quart zipper bags. Your containers are a 3-cup and a 5-cup. Also, these are compatible with other FreshSaver containers and zipper bags.
Without a doubt, yeah. And don't forget, they are reusable over and over and over.
You can even write on them if you. So if you're going to do long-term storage, which is great for your. If you had to, you could write on there what it is.
Absolutely. So here I just wanted to show you. So I prepared macaroni and cheese, right? And then I was able to put it in my container, and I was able to actually microwave this. So you can bring it to work with you for lunch. Don't forget, they go in the freezer as well. So you can freeze that, then take it out, bring it to work with you. And by the time you go to get lunch, it's nice and thawed, and then you can put it right in your microwave. And then if you don't eat it all, just put the lid back on and vacuum seal it again, and you can do that over and over and over.
We are on our best easy pay. We are $28 less because we have free shipping and handling than our regular QVC price, but once this is gone, that is it. There is no reorder on this. It takes up very little counter space, and again, helps you preserve the food that you love to make easy, quick, instead of, you know, those TV dinners on the aluminum tray.
Yes.
You know, maybe cook a big batch of something on a Sunday, individual portions, portion it out, so then when you're not home because you work 3rd shift, but your husband's home with the kids, they can pull it out of the freezer.
And they can eat well too.
Exactly.
So here we did cheese. You know what? You get the cheese and it comes, you know, in a baggie that's never sealed. You can never close it. And then it goes like this, and it gets hard and crusty. You need to throw that away. Same thing with lunch meat. You know what? Vacuum seal it, because the beauty of these bags are you can get in and out of them 100 times if you want, or more, every single day, because it's so easy to
just
vacuum
hand
seal
wash
it.
the bags.
Yeah, you can just hand wash it. Once that turkey's gone, hand wash it. You could put cheese in there. I did some Cheryl's cookies because I took them out of the package.
Okay.
So now if I was serving them, and then now I can just vacuum seal them and put them right in my freezer.
By the way, this baby's about 11 inches high too. Again, so it'll fit underneath your cabinets as well.
Yes. All right, so here what I did is I have some vegetables. I'm just going to drop this in simmering water and
in
let
the bag.
that heat up. Yep, I can do that right in the bag.
And it doesn't break down the bag.
No, no, this is FoodSaver. FoodSaver's been around since 1986. I mean, 30-something years. I've been bringing FoodSaver here to QVC for over 11 years. They're the only vacuum sealing machine that I know of that's all they do. Is they make FoodSavers. Okay, now we talked about marinating. Got to show you real quick.
Demo. Okay.
Okay, so here I have marinated chicken and steak. All right. If you were to do it in a regular container, it would take 4 to 6 hours in your fridge. 15 minutes in your machine and you're done.
Because of just removing the air.
Yep, and you can see what happens because it's expanding the marshmallows. That's what it does to your fibers of your meat. It expands it. So if we take a shot looking down here, you'll see it's expanding them so that all the marinade can go inside.
Into the meat.
Yep. And then watch, if you stay with that shot, I'm going to show you what happens when you release it. See how it goes down? That's exactly what happens, trapping and locking in all the flavor of your marinade.
It's been a very popular model. We've gotten down to limited quantity. That's why you get the $28 savings. Remember, not a dime charged to you for shipping and handling. I'll taste a piece of that meat, by the way. But there is no reorder. Again, we're under $40 now on what essentially is a $60 item. Okay,
that's awesome. It's all about saving money, saving time.
What?
You don't have to go to the grocery store as long. You don't have to remember to take something out and marinate
15 minutes?
15 minutes.
That would be an overnight marinade.
I know.
Get that
First time I used it, my daughter was like, what did you do different with the steak? I was like, nothing. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I marinated it with my FoodSaver FreshSaver.
I need your marinade recipe.
I know, everybody asks.
Will you leave it at the front desk?
If I tell you, I have to kill you.
Oh, darn it. Well, that will be no good.
I'm just kidding.
I
will leave it for you.
So great to have you.
Good
Thank
to
you.
have you. Good to be in your show.
Love you. Thank you. Hey, we're going to have another recipe coming up still. We have the olive oil cake ahead.